Good afternoon. This is pretty much an experiment on my own behalf, just to see how the crowdcast functions work. I think I'll probably take off my glasses for this too. It's an interesting tool with the cover going around the Hangouts on air, so I'm quite looking forward to developing this a lot more. My aims really for this one is to bring more of the Native American style flute out as a public thing. I love musical instruments. I don't play very many. The flute is really what my passion is, and at some point I'll learn some other tools in that regard, because one of the things that I do enjoy doing in my practice is sound therapy. So there's quite a few different things that I do currently use for that. That includes the Himalayan singing bowls, the crystal bowls, the rattles, medicine drums, and that sort of thing. You might be able to see, I've got to check which way I've got to turn for this to see the float, the gong that's in the background. No, I've got to get used to that. So that's the phone gong. I love doing those as well. So cosmic tone drum, another one of what I use. So I just thought, as the practice for this one and an intro to what the Native American style flute is, of just showing this one that I've got, getting practiced at using the reverse actions of cameras. Very interesting. So this is one that a friend of mine made. It's a two feather flutes branding. So Willie Kingy comes from New Zealand, and he's learnt how to make the Native American style flutes. And this is the 5-hole one. As you can see, it's got the 5 holes. So it's basically a pentatonic style. And they're really very easy to learn how to play. And because it's one of my inner passions, I use it for a meditative style of playing that I really do, probably just for my own benefit more than others, but it's wonderful to play it and see the effect it has on other people. I've played it for a group that I did it was a sound bath group, and there was one girl in particular there that it just really triggered something for her, that she was crying so deeply. And it's amazing how much it can affect your emotions and bring things to the forward. I just find them fascinating. It can be like, really light and lively and enlivening, or just so deeply meditative that I go into a zone myself when I allow myself to do that. At least we can have some control over how we do play them, that it gives particular effects to a degree. It's one of the things that's an unpredictable factor with anything that we do and experience in life, really, is how we do react emotionally to some stuff and what buttons are pushed. So being in the raw with this as a pentatonic scale, I'm just giving it a go. So I have no idea how it actually does sound on the other end of this. So I'm just having fun, and I hope you enjoy it too. So. just a small taste. So now that I've had a little bit of a go, I think I might just end it there, because this was mainly as a practice just to see what it looks like when it presents to YouTube. And as far as how fast or slow I'm talking, what's going to be the optimum speed, my connection here, I actually don't know too much of how strong the connection is. I know there's been some times where my broadband's stretched it. I'm not on the NBN, which in Australia is the National Broadband Network, I think it's called. Anyway, this is from Australia, South Australia to be more exact. My little town in the bottom of the Fleurieu Peninsula, Port Elliot. It's beautiful countryside in the Fleurieu Peninsula, great travelling around. We do get quite a few visitors, tourists around Victor Harbour, because I'm pretty sure there's whale season, whale watching coming up shortly, or there has been sightings. It's a really wonderful area. And I just live not far from Boomer Beach, which is an even more excellent spot. Walking yesterday, I saw a baby seal. Well, not a baby seal, I saw a seal riding the waves. It was wonderful. Taking my dog for a walk. And this one I am connected by an Ethernet cable, just to help make it a better production as far as that streaming, the live streaming. And everything else in the background is closed off. I have only got the browser open to enable the webcast. So if there's anything that you want to add later, if you do get to join and watch this on YouTube or through the Crowdcast, I will be putting some links into my Facebook and my G+ account areas as posts, just as, you know, alerting, well, this is a practice run I did. I'd love some feedback. It would be wonderful if you could. And it's likely I will put it on my website, which is rainbowgoldbodywork.com.au. So as it looks down the bottom there with the Rainbow Gold Bodywork, it's all together, little letters with the .com.au. So I'll be doing that pretty much straight away once the YouTube's finished posting it. And thank you very much if you do some feedback. It'd be great. And I'm looking forward to the discovery of more areas to learn with this crowdcasting, and more particularly with the Hangouts on air. Wonderful tool. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.